Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is GameZone. So the August 16 mini update for Diablo Immortal is out, and I want to talk about new Demon Hunter legendary items. So let's get into it. The first one we can see here, what we got for the Demon Hunter is the mask, scattered mask. Activating ranges now immediately deals 1000 damage to all nearby enemies and causes them to flee in fear for 3 seconds. So if we see this mask as it is, then we might say, it's not that good. It will make people or the enemies flee, and the damage output is also not that great. And top of that, we have to be near the enemies in order to activate this, right? Alright, but we can make it even better in my opinion. And when I get my hands on it, I'm going to try it out. And what I mean when I say we can make it better, I mean, as you can see here, chip of the stone flesh. It works on cause an enemy total loss of control, which means you either stun them, fear them, or freeze them. These are the three uh, things which cause total loss of control. So it means when we use vengeance with this mask, when we are nearby the enemies, it will stone them as well for 3 seconds, and we will be able to deal extra damage on them while we have our vengeance activated. So it looks promising, but we have to test it in the field when we get our hands on it. Then there is a shoulder here. It's also a quad control shoulder, decisive report multi-shot now knocks enemy away. This cannot affect players more often than one time every 6 seconds. In my opinion, the shoulder is really good, especially in PvP. Just imagine you're stuck in a bad situation against an enemy, especially a PvP enemy, a barbarian or crusader, and you want to get away. You can just throw them away, and suddenly you can use, or you can say instantly, you can use your daily strength to escape the situation. So it could come in handy also in against a horde of enemies. If they are getting close to you, you can just push them away with your multi shot. So this is going to be something which I think will be really good in some scenarios, but we still have to test it out. But it looks promising. Then what we get here as a chess piece for the Demon Hunter is smoke screen now throws the smoke bomb at a targeted location, dealing continual damage and greatly reduced vision for enemies that remain in the area. So what it will do is it will throw a smoke bomb in a certain area where the enemy is standing. But the thing is they can jump out of it. So it's good and it's bad at the same time, and I don't know if the damage is going to be really effective, but it is something, right? So yeah, all right, let's move on to something. I mean, to the other one, the pants. Then here in the pants is clutching nails. Knife traps now confines nearby enemies when triggered and increase all damage you deal to them. So I was actually thinking that if you trap somebody in with the knife trap and you can deal extra damage on them, you actually trap them and then you use in vengeance with the fleeing effect on them. It will do a massive damage against that enemies if that tactic works. So this looks really nice. I have to test it out as well. Then here, War Generosity, a new main hand weapon. Every 4 attacks with explosive arrow generate an explosive explosion that knocks the enemy away. Seems like we are getting a lot of knockbacks. A command control legendary this time around in August with the mini update for Demon Hunter. Please, players cannot be knocked away more often than one time every 3 seconds. That 3 second window is actually really good in my opinion, but hitting them 4 times might take some time, but still it's promising. It might be really interesting in higher hordes if we can test it out later. I will be doing that, but I won't be keeping my hopes up for this. Mm, But still, we can see we can combine this one with another, which is where is it? Hold on, there must be swift, bloody, crossbow shot. No, no, no. Explosive arrows now cause enemies to burn for 1896 damage over 2 seconds. So we can combine these two together to be more effective. So that would be a strategy we will be seeing in later on, I guess. But we will try. And finally, we have the offhand impale damage increased by 15% to enemies with an active harmful effect, meaning we will be giving them extra damage for some seconds. The weapon itself looks really nice, but impale I'm not very a big fan of it, but still, if you guys are not aware what impale is, this is a skill for demon hunter. It is a very unpopular skill, but still I'll be giving it a try. You can increase the damage of impale with one of the legendary set, which is continual damage. It works with that. You can work around with that impale. I think it's this one. Yeah, all damage increase channeled, persistent ground. Each time you damage an individual enemy 5 times, you will do extra damage. So you can actually increase damage for impale as well, and you can use strafe, but those builds are not really effective in damage output. I have tested it out, but still it's a fun build. So anyways, this is it for the video. Looks promising. I will be testing them out soon, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, from my side, have fun. Bye guys.